RapCity back in the streets once again. We popping it off like this a lot in 2006, so be clear and be ready. Alright, so now check it out, man. It's my honor today to be with two of the hardest cats in the game, man. I've been looking forward to this for a long time. UGK, we in Texas right now. Port Arthur, alright? So now look, man, it's a lot that's gonna be popping up today. It's gonna be a classic episode in the making. Alright, get the tape decks ready. We'll be back with RapCity, UGK. Alright, so RapCity, man, we back right now, right here, Port Arthur, Texas, man, to find out what it's all about right here. I mean, I've heard the music for so many years and everything, but now I'm getting a chance to actually come through with the Underground Kings and find out exactly what Port Arthur's all about, man. So,
yeah, man,
what's going on,
man, it's the city of the serve, man. You know what I'm saying? The home of the sleigh ride, down Henley, where it all began, man. You know, everybody talking about it, but, man, it started right there, man. Right on this street, man. We right at 7th. In Texas, we're talking about South Texas Avenue, man, where it really goes down, man. You know what I'm saying?
Tattoo right here, that's where the arrow point to. You see right there, that's PAT booth, Short Texas point right here, that's where we at right now.
Already, okay. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. J. Will D. Ray, you know what I'm talking about? It's really going down. Coach Queen, we love you, baby.
Right. What's happening on the corner right over here, man?
Oh, man, you know, slanging and whatnot, you know, this was a very, what we call in Texas, the cut. Nowadays, people call it the trap or the corner, the D-spot, dope spot, whatever you want to call it. I mean, boys, we be right here on that corner, this corner here. You used to sell hamburgers right here in this little spot. You used to have a little preacher, he was a Pentecostal cat, set up shop right on the corner over there. He stand on the soapbox about 2 in the morning and just, you know, condemn us all for being sinners and whatnot. A lot of things. You see a Muni's Cafe behind you. That used to be where the older players would come hang out like a lounge or whatever. Freeman's Liquor Store used to be right here behind you. It just, at one point, man, there was a lot of prosperity on this street. And slowly, you know, like I say, when industries move in and out of cities and shit, especially small towns, man, people get forgotten and eventually it kind of turn to drugs, man. God City, man, but that's why we represent PA so hard, man, because it's a town that, you know, they try to forget about us down here. You know what I'm saying? We refuse to let it happen. We're not going to let these city or the people in the city go to waste. You know what I'm saying?
RapCity right back at you. Your boy Mad Links with UGK today. Port Arthur, Texas is where we posted up at. So tell us about the beginnings, you know, UGK out here right in Port Arthur.
You know, started in the high school days, you know what I'm saying? Being from a small town like this, there ain't too many options. If you ain't hooping or if you ain't busting 1,600 on the sack, you're probably just gonna be in the city just trying to make it day to day. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta try to represent for who, you know, for where we are and the type of people we represent for. So basically, back then, you know, we were just speaking on what was going on in the city, like what was going on in this neighborhood, West Side PA, right here on 7th and Texas, boys were putting it down, you know. Talking about 87, 88, 89, you know, that's when it hit my city, in case you know what I'm talking about. Talking about crack cocaine, you know what I'm saying? It flooded my neighborhood like it flooded everybody else's neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? You know, we got projects and, you know, low-income housing and all that, you know, places where boys got to try to take opportunities, you know, into their own hands and whatnot. So, you know, we represent that. That's what we speak for, man. You know what I'm saying? Boys off the block. And it turned out that the world is a ghetto. You know what I'm saying? The same thing going on in the hood and PA, going on in everybody's hood. And as we represented our hood, other hoods stood up and recognized.
All right, there it is. We're going to be back with more RapCity, Mad Links, UGK right here in Port Arthur, Texas, man. Y'all be steady.